Hey y'all. Hey Scorpio. It's your girl, Javy. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2021. I knew I had notes. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Everything, all the videos will be done as of tomorrow. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram at justj_everything. And for other dope shit I do, check out my website, justjeverything.com. So, Scorpio, I'm just going to get right into it. Looks like Pluto is still in Capricorn and Mars is now in Taurus. So both of your rulers are in Earth signs, which has got to be interesting. Actually, it's got to be productive is how it really feels. It's like getting stuff done. I mean, you still may find yourself falling down like a few rabbit holes, but shit's getting real in a different way. It feels like this is the end of this, Jay. I just need to let it go. And that may be something you guys are going through. Ooh, especially with the Eight of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. There just may be something that's just like you keep trying and trying and trying and trying, and it may not just... It just may not, it just may not. It may just not last long. My light, you can do it, of course. You're a Scorpio, you can do anything. But it may not last that long. So, that just is an intuitive hit. Either way, February 1st, the Sun squares Mars. That's like tomorrow. Woo. Hydrate. The Sun squares Mars, and there could be some tension felt with people with heavy Leo, Aries, or other, Scorpio placements. There also is something about like your core self arm wrestling your ambition or your drive, or maybe your father and like things of the father. Ooh, Eight of Swords, first card out. Yeah, stuff like loops, generational loops, maybe things that are coming up, ways that you've kept yourself stuck. That square is going to be interesting. And it's like a big enough square where I feel like that energy is really just going to be lasting through that week. So the first week of February just may be like a little intense. Excuse me. Things may be coming up. How are you keeping yourself stuck? What are you not looking at? What feels unclear? What feels foggy? In what areas of your life do you need to take the blindfold off? Because there are things, like swords stuck in your mind. Maybe self-limiting beliefs. Maybe checking on your psycho-cybernetics, guys. If you don't know what that is, like tune in. Definitely like research that book, Psycho-Cybernetics. There's there's a lot of helpful tools there. I feel like everyone should read. Shout out Rev Fam, of course. Moving onward, because I'm gonna get to the cards after my notes. Y'all know how it goes. On February 10th, Mercury retrograde will be squaring Mars. So watch your fucking mouth, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Watch your mouth. There also just may be you just may not hear it right, or things that like someone may have said something and you just aren't processing at the correct speed, or you process too fast. So just watch your mouth, really think before you speak, before you react, before you respond. No sudden movements, it feels like. I also feel like this Eight of Swords may need to be a little self-inflicted. Like maybe some of you do need to like sit down and really look at the ways that you're not handling your shit. And I'm sorry if that's like a read, but there may be a little bit of like self-inflicted restraint needed. But not to the point of like stagnancy, for damn sure. Lastly, on February 13th, Mars sextiles Neptune and Mars on February 13th, Mars sextiles Neptune. I could read my notes. And there's going to be opportunities to shed illusion, shed deception. I also feel like shed things that you weren't seeing about yourself clearly. What is going on? Sorry, I'm going to be nosy in true Scorpio fashion. Oh, alright. It was just my neighbors, making sure nobody. I didn't have to like bust a cap up in here. It's like 2 a.m. right now, so that's why I'm just like, whose doors are closing? What's going on? Anyway. So, Scorpio, sit your nosy ass down. Worry about yourself and your cycles. Take a deep breath. As we're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2021. All right, next card out is Eight of Wands reversed. So that's what I'm saying. There's something here about loops, about cycles. What cycles are breaking? There are things there are realms, and there you are. Cut the decks, Death card and the King of Wands. Scorpio, it's just like your time to... I feel like we've already had this conversation. I feel like you're breaking out, but in a different way. Like you guys have already figured out like what you don't want to do, what doesn't work, and you may still be doing it. But I do feel like there's a shift to that. Like you guys may have figured it out in your head, but you may not have been able to execute it, in the physical realm, or make the change that you need to make in the physical realm yet. But there's shift coming to that. Things may not be moving at the pace that you want them to, but things are going to be moving. And there's definitely opposition, I feel like, coming in and there also may be someone with heavy fire sign placements or a lot of opportunities or things coming in. That was what I said on February 13th, just in time for Valentine's Day. Great. On February 13th, Mars is sextiling Neptune. And there's going to be opportunities to shed illusion and deception. And here I feel like the illusion is that you're not really stuck. The illusion is like, if you would use your words, if you would use all the lessons that you know, if you would use your powers of transparency, you would really be able to wiggle your way out of this and really evade any kind of opposition. And I mean, you guys are hella adaptable. So it's like, anything that's coming your way, I'm not worried about you persevering or bobbing and weaving. But I do feel like in the beginning of Aquarius season, and stuff has already come to light about which ways that you may have may feel trapped or caged. There are shifts coming in the mind. Queen of Wands. Like I said, there's definitely someone with heavy fire sign placements. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that's coming in. But for you guys, this feels like, let's say that this isn't. Okay, if it is a person that's coming in, I do feel like this person is bringing you new perspective. I mean, this could, of course, you of course know more than one fire sign, but there could be a fire sign personality that is encouraging you to move forward or helping you to like plan for the future. But there also could be another fire sign that you may be like needing to turn away from, or like they're getting their shit together, so they may be turning away from you. That could be a thing. But let's say that there isn't a person. Let's say that and it doesn't matter if they're a fire sign or not. The Queen of Wands is just like boss bitch like mentality. The one who is the visionary, who is sexually free, the one who is really confident. Whoever it is, someone who, you know, whoever that is for you, whoever is like, says that, it's like the one who makes a goal and actually accomplishes it and actually like puts energy and shit towards it. That person, there may be someone around that's really inspiring you or really helping you or guiding you in some way to like get out of this cycle. Because some of you are in the same cycle. It's like a different face, same lesson, like over and over again. And I feel like this is ending. So there could be someone just helping you break free of the cycle. Ooh, Emperor reversed. Interesting. Maybe someone with the heavy Aries placements coming in or helping, or maybe this, you know, maybe there is a fire sign looking at. That's what I'm saying. I think there's more than one. This feels like more than one person, Scorpio. And honestly, I do with the Father card coming, with the Emperor card coming out. That square, I'm telling you, there is something coming out about father. Some of you may have like news about your father coming in, or there may be conflict going on with your father. You guys may be in a place where you're just learning something, like there is some kind of like obstacle, or it's like growth by way of overcoming an obstacle with the father, or learning something in regards to the father. But there also could be just fucking tension and arguments that are coming up, and we'll definitely clarify that in the second half. But Scorpio, it looks like it's just you're really thinking about the future, and in thinking, and also, okay, let's say there are no issues with the father or issues with an Aries. There may be someone, or you yourself are just looking at the ways that things are fucking out of control, or like you may have like had a plan but you didn't like accomplish the plan, or you didn't stick to the plan all the way, or you there could just be something about like things have gotten out of control, or there's someone that's helping you get organized, or someone who's making you make order of the chaos. I feel like some of you, but I also feel like some of you, it's just like there's something about business, maybe getting more structured in business. Yeah, getting more focused, more organized. 8 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Devil reversed. Yeah, baby, there's fucking freedom available to you. I love seeing the Devil reversed. This is freedom. Fucking freedom from this. Like, you breaking the chains, you breaking the cycles, this is like breaking the cycles that were perpetuated or set in motion by the father, really overcoming stuff. This feels deep, guys. Shit. I didn't expect to go this deep at 2. I mean, yes, I did. Bottom of the deck, Devil reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, the Lovers reversed, then 9 of Cups, then the 7 of Swords. This just could, the rest of Aquarius season looks like a fucking roller coaster, which you guys are used to and are kind of entertained by, which is why you've set your life up the way that you have. And you're hyper aware of the cycle now. I think stuff's like, it's just like enough. You're kind of seeing yourself, facing your own shadow in a different way, facing your practices, facing your cycles, facing these self-limiting beliefs, facing all of these cards out here are solitary. I think some of you are really needing to tune into how to be alone, how to be a father, how to be a parent, how to be a mother, how to not make the same mistakes your father made, how to not make the same mistakes your parents made. Some of you may be playing the role of mother and father. So leaning into and breaking out of gender roles, breaking out of societal and gender expectations, really studying and focusing and really trying to build something in your physical reality. By the end of Scorpio season, by the end of Aquarius season, Scorpio, you are going to be fucking focused. Focused and free. There's definitely like generational things, generational curses, generational wounds, generational just weight that really just, you have the opportunity to really break through if you focus and do the work. Let's get into it. All right, Scorpio, let's get into it. I want to start by clarifying the 8 of Swords for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2021, because there are clearly themes of like success, control, and activity, movement. Like, what are you doing to break free of this? There is something about control, a hold that someone may have on you. There also just may be things, excuse me, this feels like also like a controlling woman, a controlling man, possibly a controlling woman or a controlling man around your parent or around your guardian or around maybe like your best friend or something like that. Either way, let's clarify the 8 of Swords, please, for Scorpio. Because this feels like cycles. What loops, what cycles have been broken? 2 of Pentacles reversed. This is the most reversals that have come out. And for all of the Aquarius season videos, Scorpio, not to like discourage you or anything. It's just like clearly the reversals come out because like there's stuff you're not seeing clearly. And the first card out is like, hey, yeah, you're not seeing clearly because you're blindfolded. So it's time to use that Scorpio transparency, like that Scorpio X-ray vision that is you guys' ultimate superpower. You can see through the bullshit. So it's just like, you've already seen through it. Why are you still doing this? Or like, what is it? And this clearly could also be at work. This doesn't have to be romantic drama, but this could be stuff at work. It's just like, are you doing what you need to do to get to where you want to be? When you know better. There could be like those of you who are just doing things that you know aren't like, they may bring in money, they may bring in money, but they exhaust you and it's not fulfilling, and you guys just are sitting there constantly trying to break free of it, trying to like get out of it, and this says there is an opportunity to break free of it, to break the cycle of like working hard and not smart, possibly for some of you, or maybe multiple streams of income, working more than one job. Some of you are like working just too much. And I'm sorry if I'm yelling at you, but it's just like you're frustrated, and rightfully so. And you may not see a way out of like one job may give you one thing and another job may give you another thing, or benefit or something like that. And so there's just it's time to get online and do some research and see what you can do to break free. If you're in a partnered or committed relationship, it's time, like, what can I get on your job's benefits? What can we do to collaborate? And also, like, what can you do to break free from this? And I told you there's going to be opportunities for you to break free. Going from the 8 of Wands to the 7 of Wands and clarifying it says, like, it gets lessened. You break free. This is, some of you may be thinking about doing some shady shit in order to get out of a stagnant situation or some kind of restrictive situation, or doing some shady shit to get out of a bad mindset. Maybe some of you, this is like self-medicating. Some of you, this may be, it doesn't have to be shady. It could just be like something that you know better. And it's just like, come on, don't you, like, there is a voice or something telling you, like, you know better. So if something feels off, it is. That's all I'm going to say. But there is a way for you to get out of, like, overworking yourself. That is something that's coming up hard. And it definitely has to do with working for yourself. What do you want your future to look like? How can you start planning and getting things in line? I want to go ahead and start getting the Emperor clear. I actually want to clarify the 8 of Wands. What does Scorpio not see coming? Because there could be some opposition, and I feel like you guys already know your normal sources of bullshit, like the people who bring and contribute bullshit to your life. You already know those sources, but there also could just be stuff that comes out of the woodwork. Something that, like, may sneak up on you. Damn, what you don't see coming, 10 of Cups. I feel like what you don't see coming is, like, the drama could be from your own mama. The drama could be from your own family. You know what I mean? It could be from maybe a place that you once found joy and happiness. It could be there could just be stuff coming in or opposition coming from your family, or maybe someone you have kids with, or someone you have land with, or someone that you're trying to start a new relationship with. That could also be something like an opportunity for happiness and fulfillment could also be coming and blindsiding you. Just like a new cycle in the realm of emotions coming in unexpectedly. Any other messages for the 8 of Wands reversed? Wow, and really getting the opportunity to grow up, to, like, establish some emotional maturity, to really, like, cover up all the bullshit, all the drama, whatever felt like a betrayal, even if it was you who was being shady, or someone else that was maybe close to you. It's just like the opportunity to grow up is what really comes in. And that's what, and to display some emotional maturity. For some of you, there may be, what you don't expect is like a happy ending with a water sign. And that's not for everybody. For some of you, this is like a specific, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio man. But for those of you who, date men, there is a new beginning, and even if this is a long or pre-existing relationship, there could be just a new cycle of fulfillment in love with someone with Pisces, particular Pisces and Cancer placements, but Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio for sure. But also, it's just like a new level of contentment within yourself, Scorpio, is something that you have the opportunity to do because you will be breaking free of this. Please clarify the Queen of Wands. There are also just maybe a lot of people, a lot of opinions being thrown around. Like maybe, like check whose opinions actually like matter and productive. Who are you checking for? Who's checking for you? Please clarify the Queen of Wands. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Aquarius season 2021. Deep breaths. Whew. Because it's time to get future focused. I also feel like some of you are having like an uprising of sexual energy. Sun, Moon, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It's just like with the Queen of Wands, she's the only queen with her legs spread, and she is very confident, very warm, sexual. I mean, this is Leo energy actually in this card, but it is just fire sign energy and very confident, very sexually free. And that doesn't mean promiscuous. It just means there may just be, this feels like some of you are really figuring out what you want in a relationship, what you're, there could also be someone expressing to you, maybe some kind of, they want some kind of relationship, but some kind of like restrictions. There could be like some kind of restrictions or unexpected, unforeseen restrictions in a relationship. In order to, I mean, for clarifying the Queen of Wands, we got the Six of Swords reverse, getting out of a situation that you know you should have been out of. Look at her turning away from that. If you're, regardless of how you identify, the Queen of Wands is you guys. Center of the reading. It's time to like, you're really leaning into this Martian energy. All of your aspects are with Mars, and Mars is very active right now. So excuse me, that's how, you know, that's what is really ruling over you guys. With Queen of Wands, there are clearly situations that you're getting out of and leaving that you know you should have been out of. Five of Cups reverse is just like, there could be just loss, remorse, infidelity, maybe third-party situations, even though there was real love there. And there's been new opportunities for new beginnings. I feel like that you guys haven't taken, maybe you've been given multiple chances to someone and invested a lot of time, energy, money into a situation, into fixing it. And this could be at work too. It doesn't have to be a love relationship, but this could be like you've been with a company too long, or investing in like the wrong business, or investing in helping someone out. Maybe you guys have been helping out a lot of other people, or you're just staying at a job that you know, A, you're miserable, B, you know there's not longevity there. And maybe you're making less money or not making as much money, but it's just like, at least I have a job kind of thing. No, the Emperor says like, no, you're too good for that. We're not playing the at least I anything game. Like the Emperor says, it's time to make order with fucking chaos. Get a plan, get structured, get, like pragmatic and methodical, like, and impassioned. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? The Emperor is like, you need to be passionate about it too. It can't just be something that you're fucking lukewarm about. The Emperor is not lukewarm about a goddamn thing. Have you ever met an Aries? Like, that energy is just, you know, never lukewarm. And some of you, there could be things like your dad maybe not feeling well. That could be something. Or so just don't pay some attention to your father. Please clarify the Emperor. Please clarify the Emperor reversed. They're just maybe just latent power. Like people may be depending on you in some kind of way, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And are you shying away from stepping up to the plate? Maybe you have shied away from stepping up to the plate in some way. Maybe there's someone that you want to pursue and you're intimidated, or you don't know what to, some of you just may be shying away and unnecessarily. Also, if there are people like trying to enforce their will, the Emperor reverse says like stand up for your fucking self and do it your way. Like if somebody else isn't handling a situation the way that it needs to be handled, like why can't you step up to the plate? So, and that's how you roll anyway, so you probably will, of course. Yeah, there are things to say. There are boundaries to enforce. Some of you it's just like, and also there may be something said by someone with heavy Aries or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements, harsh conversations. Just things need to be said, like new boundaries. And that's what I'm saying. There may be a new like set of rules in a relationship or in a friendship or in a connection. But just be careful here with the Knight of Swords out. Just like check your self-control. Whew. Yeah. Check your self-control. Especially, this looks like gossipy and petty. Check your self-control when you're around kids. Check your self-control, especially arguing or fighting around children, even if they're small, especially if they're small, like they are still like very much so absorbing energy. So check who you're having conversations and arguing about. This is also maybe something that's going on with your dad. Like maybe your father is like behaving inappropriately around children or drinking around children or something. But also there may be a need to check yourself in regards to new connections that you're forging with people when you're sending like emails, or new ideas that you're trying to express, or if there's new love that you're trying to offer to someone or something like that. Or if you're trying to like learn something new or some like healing modality, don't go into like the course being like, bam, hey, I know all this, like talk. Just be careful of talking too much. That could be a thing. Just like you may be in a place of like, you feel like you should be farther than you are. So you just like start talking or trying to like win people over with your words. And it's just like, no, like you're going to actually win people over with your work ethic. Please clarify the 8 of Pentacles. I need to already cut this off. This is already too fucking long. And that's something, it's just like focusing, working, getting to it. What does Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to be focusing on? Decisions that you already know you should have been made. What you need to focus on are the decisions that you've already made these decisions. Now it's just like putting them in action. Stop delaying yourself. Don't fear like losing power or losing access to something. Get out of that mindset. Because Justice reverse is just like, you guys may be in situations where like you've been wronged or you're wronging yourself. It's just like you have the opportunity to do something new. Oh, I'm not taking all these cards. I'm not taking all these cards. Yeah, especially if it has something to do with a maternal figure and children or something. It's like, just be careful to, check whatever it is you're clinging to, what you're investing your time and energy into. It's just, yeah, like it's time. You guys are are going to be spending a lot of time in Aquarius season checking your perspective and making sure that you're seeing things clearly, because it's time. And even if you need to go inside, it's okay, and be quiet and say less. And because you're being divinely guided to a new place that's more stable, that is more grounded in your passions, and really facing abandonment issues, facing trauma bonding, facing your darkness, facing your shadow, because you're strong enough. And some of you may be like not looking at it because it's too heavy, not looking at it because you're too scared to go to that deep. But it's like there are also maybe some with heavy Capricorn or Aquarius placements here. But either way, you're going rolling in the deep, and that's what you do best. I love you.